Bring somebody else's girlfriend or wife. I know a family that has both. And take them all to the races and have a good time and enjoy yourself. Off turn number 4, let's get ready to go racing. These are the dare stocks. As they head off turn number 4, they are almost 3 wide, Joe, before they get to the bottom of turn 1.
That's right, and it is Saunders, Cliff Saunders, that takes the lead in turn number 2. In the second spot, there's that 3 wide once again. Caitlin Rice in the middle for a moment as they head down into turn number 3, trying to hold on to that spot, but to the outside goes the 23 machine of Vince Gavin-McCorda. He'll take over position 3.
David Arute is the surprise at lap number 1. He literally led the needle through traffic in about 4 cars to second. Now he's in second. He's in half. He's not going to give up. He keeps digging and digging. Down the backstretch, Caitlin Rice goes around, but no harm, no foul. If she can get it fired back up, we're going to stay under green. Look at David Arute reeling in on our leader as they head to turn number 1. Gavin-McCorda has broken out of the pack, and so has the 15 of Donnie Wood. But Caitlin can't get it fired back up. Her car set stranded, the color pink underneath the Ferris commercial mowers billboard down the backstretch. So
didn't have a chance to take time, and he would have been a car that could have challenged for the pole. We'll see what Ryan Priest does. He's going to have to come from deep into the field tomorrow afternoon for the CarQuest TechNet Spring Sizzler. But the green flag is now out for the dare stocks once again. 2 laps up on the board. The battle now side by side for the lead. Cliff Saunders down to the bottom. Bob Phil, the 48 late model, please. Bob Phil, the 48 late model.
Vicious and most, and they're going wheel to wheel and side by side. Deep into turn number 3, it is Gavin-McCorda who moves up to the 2nd spot. They come off the turn. Arute slips up the racetrack just a bit, gathers it back. Gavin-McCorda gets crossed up, and Arute just doesn't give up.
Number 2, the last is the 44 of Seth Wallace gets collected up there. The 64 also involved, lost the set. And one more
Of knowledge and information. These are 2 guys that went to school together. They hung
Billy the kids in the 87 and 88 late models, please. Billy the kids in the 88, 87 late model.
first and second, other than they both won the spot.
Back up to the 2nd spot, 3 wide for 3rd, headed down into turn 3.
David Arute is feisty. This young kid is showing that he can get the job done. He just doesn't give up. That's the true sign of an athlete. He moves into 2nd. Meanwhile, the 7 car is starting to come to the front. Casagrande has done that many times before. He's putting the hammer down. Now moving into the 4th spot. Hunting down car number 15, and that's Donnie Wood in the Rat on a machine-powered race car. They come off the turn. Stafford's own car number 4. Leader of the pack, Cliff Saunders in command. 5 laps up on the board, and Kelsey Martino goes up and slow down the backstretch. Don't believe it's a problem. He is down to the bottom of the racetrack and manages to get up on his way. Back in the field shot. We've got 5 cars under a blanket contending who'll come out the other side.
Well, right now the outside lane, the black 72, that is Nick Salva. He's trying to find his way around Albert Saunders. Has trouble over there in turn number 2 for the 2nd time. Seth Wallace involved in an incident. His car coming to a stop, and that'll bring out the caution flag here, which is 5 laps complete here at the Dare Stock feature event. An event that'll go 15 laps, but Cliff Saunders the leader. David Arute was trying to find a way around, and that race car is fast. And remember the
You don't know my background.
That's why we're sitting up here. But the guys out on the racetrack are, is the lights and the pace car are out. And we're about set, ready to go once again in the Dare Stocks. Pretty quick yellow there is Cliff Saunders getting set to see if he can hold off David Arute for one more time. But this time, Kyle Casagrande, a championship contender from 1 year ago, is up in 5th.
You know, interesting enough, those 2 guys are friends. You just got to give them a little bit of a nudge to say, come on, you can do it, get the job done. A friendly nudge puts David Arute to the leader of the pack by a nose fender. Well, as he come off turn number 4 and back to the line, David Arute becomes the brand new leader. He'll lead him down into turn number 1. His buddy Casagrande hunting him down. He's in 2nd. Meanwhile, up into the think this time he's going to be able to pull away, Joe.
This time in a battle for the lead as they bear down on turn number 1. Here's Kyle Casagrande. Swings down the bottom.
Casagrande is full car guys, and they know how to get the job done. They've just proven that. Coming up on the lap car, Seth Wallace. Oh boy, as they come back to the stripe, Seth does a nice job of pulling out of harm's way. Battle is for second. It's not good. They almost made contact. Here comes the other one. Down the backstretch.
Like the finish in Talladega in Wood, and that 51 heads up to turn number 3, and now he's in second. David Arun has that car in the third spot. Godwood sitting in fourth now.
Now you know why this division is my favorite here in Stafford. Did you see him push off? And the caution flag comes out.
Hang on the outside. Caution flag out here.
Visit CarQuest Victory Lane for the very first time in 2011. The Whelen All-American Series Whelen lights are off on top of the pace car. Green, and they're back to the line. It's Casagrande versus Josh Wood as they are side by side to the bottom of turn 1.
Wood had an edge on the fourth straightaway, but all of a sudden Casagrande's car comes to life off turn number 2. He has the top spot. Josh Wood back to second. Now David Arun battling with Don Wood as they head down into turn number 3. It's a side-by-side battle for position number 3.
They come off the turn. They are wheel to wheel and side by side. Arun tries to hold on to the inside. Meanwhile, 15 of Donnie Wood. Salvo's come back to life. Starting to push his way into the top 6. The lead is about to start to close up just a bit. Look at the battle for third now. David Arun digs in even more. 3 wide, they come back. And Arun still has it at the line.
It's clips on the south bottom, in the middle, Wood on the outside of the head.
He still continues to keep it going in forward motion, and the battle still remains a battle for the third spot. It is David Arun still holding on, while the machine car reeled in. While Salvo's behind them in the 6th car. They haven't talked much about him. This time they come off turn number 4, twirling 2s in the air, 2 laps to go. 2 circuits remain in this one. Trouble now. Down the backstretch. Here's the 44 of Seth Wallace. Oh, the leader. The leader gonna just as the caution comes out. So Casagrande saw the situation in front of him as the track was almost completely blocked as the 44 machine of Seth Wallace, and the caution was for the 40 here last season with a victory on Sizzler weekend. Who's going to be the first victor of 2011? Lights on the pace car suddenly off. It pulls to the infield. Here's Joe Koss with the call.
Kyle Casagrande this time with a little bit of a better start than Josh Wood as they head down to the bottom of turn number 1. Casagrande to the inside. He's got Wood clear off turn 2.
Off the turn, Wood still 5 to 5 back. Look at the battle for a third between the 4 car, and that of course is Cliff Saunders and the number 1 machine of David Arun. David Arun just doesn't give up. He keeps on digging. He moves back to the podium. Half a mile left in the competition. 3 turns left remain. Down the backstretch, the 51 machine of Josh Wood takes a little look at the inside. Casagrande holds on. He's the leader. Off turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, car number 7. Kyle Casagrande has done it. Finishing in the runner-up spot, the 51 of Josh Wood. And what a great first